Hi, I'm Diana Irivon, Chair of the Washington County Board of Commissioners. Every year, we look forward to the many programs we bring you in our parks, whether it be in Mingo, Cross Creek, 10 Mile, or on the trail. We always enjoy seeing you out and about. Unfortunately, because of social distancing and COVID-19, we cannot see you personally, so we decided to put together a series of videos so you can still enjoy the great outdoors and learning all about Washington County.
Hi, this is Washington County Commissioner Larry Maggi. I'd like to welcome you to the Washington County Parks and Recreation online programs that we're going to be doing for the next month. The Washington County Parks and Recreation Department will be having some online activities for family and for our young people, and we would like for you to join us. They will be on the Washington County website, and they'll also be on the Washington County Commissioners Facebook page. Washington County has some of the best parks in Pennsylvania, and we certainly encourage you in this summer when we're able to come out and enjoy those parks. Now we hope you enjoy these online programs that we have provided for you. Thank you.
Hi folks, County Commissioner Nick Sherman here. I'm up here standing in front of the Parks and Recs door, and I wanted to talk to you about a series of videos that we're going to be shooting. Normally what we have in the summer is a bunch of educational programs. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to do it this year. So what we wanted to do is make sure we still have some informational and educational videos for people of all ages. Please enjoy. Thanks and God bless.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Sandin. I'm the program coordinator here at Washington County Parks and Recreation Department. I'm here to talk to you guys about some things that you can find in a creek in a park or a creek in your backyard. And as you can see, we have a little friend here to visit us today, and that is a male mallard duck, and you can tell he's a male from the color on his head. The only other way you can tell a duck's sex is from a curl on its tail. Being that he's a male, he has a little curl on the back of his tail that would show that he's a male. If he was a female, he wouldn't have that curl. So just a little fun fact to learn about ducks today before we get started with our activity. So I showed you guys a duck that lived near the water. I'm going to talk to you about another critter that you can find near shallow water. We are going to talk about a salamander a little bit today. So salamander is an amphibian, water and land. You can find salamanders. They like moist areas where they can stay wet. That is how they live. You can find them on the side of streams, shallow water, anywhere that might be wet. So, if you have an old spring at your house, you could very well find them in that area. They, like we talked about, they have a habitat. They like to live under rocks, logs, things as such. They have a really cool way of protecting themselves from predators. So I like to talk to everybody about how to collect the salamander. So, for example, I'm going to take you guys to a rock, and we're just going to pretend that a salamander is going to be there. We'll pick up this rock over here. If you want to come in here. So say a salamander is under this rock. So you always want to make sure you're kind of close to the ground when you pick up your rocks to look for your salamanders. You'll lift up your rock. We'll pick up this. You'll pick up your rock. Say there's a salamander right there. I want to make sure I pick up my rock really fast and just scoop him up real quick. You might get a little mud in your fingertips. You might get a little muddy. That is okay. That's all in fun in finding salamanders. So you would catch your salamander. Another fun thing to know about salamanders, we never want to grab their tails. Like I had said, the way that a salamander protects himself is he can actually lose his tail. So if you say a snake would be, something that would eat a salamander in the wild. So the first place that a salamander is going to run to is its shelter, which is its rock. So say Sally the salamander is running from Sammy the snake. So Sally comes under, goes to go under a rock. The last part of the body that's going to go under that rock is her tail. So Sam the snake grabs Sally the salamander's tail, comes right off. Sally got away. And just so you guys know, they do grow back, and it is all okay. But just so you guys know, that is a fun way to look for salamanders. And we're going to show you some clips of some salamanders that we found here in the park. And this is a great activity for you guys to get out and do if you have any bodies of water around your area. Like I said, muddy, shallow water. You wouldn't want to be looking in the rocks such as this. You're probably not going to find many salamanders. You're going to find more invertebrates like crayfish, mayfly nymphs, things of that nature. Whereas if you're looking on the side where it's muddy and just like a little bit of water where they can stay moist, that's going to be more of where you're going to want to find a salamander. So now we have come out to the Old Spring Trail at Mingo Creek Park. It is near Shelter 1 in the original playground here in the park. As you can see, there's an original spring behind me, and all around this is great habitat for salamanders. This is a great place we like to bring everybody to look for salamanders. So we're going to do a little salamander hunting, and we are hoping to find a couple to show you guys. It is a little chilly today. They might not be as quick moving, but we're going to try our best, and we're going to do a little hunting. Nothing. So we already found our first salamander. This is a northern two-line salamander. As you can see, it has the 2 lines on it. This little guy, he is already missing his tail, so something must have tried to get him, and as you can see, he's still fine. He protected himself. Another great fact that you guys should know when you're looking for these salamanders is to not hold them very long. They do need to be damp to live, so make sure your hands are always damp before you pick up a salamander. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this little guy back. He'll just swim off. There he goes. We'll look for some more to see if we can find you guys a couple more. Here's another small little salamander. Here you go. And this is how a salamander moves. As you can see, he's kind of camouflaging himself in with this leaf right here. There he goes. Nothing. Well, this one was pretty easy. Here's a northern dusky salamander. And as you can see, they're pretty slow moving today because it's chilly. Like I said, another thing is we don't want to handle them too long. We always want to make sure our hands are damp to handle these little guys. And then we always want to make sure we put them back in a easy body of water. And there he goes. Nothing? No. They move around a couple of those little rocks in there. Another thing I'd just like to talk about really quick is, as you can see, Grace is going to set this rock right down back where she got it. We don't want to disturb the habitat of these salamanders. We always want to make sure we put things back where we find it. Grace, as you can see, caught a 2-line salamander. Her hands are damp. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. She's going to view it, and she's going to go ahead and she's going to place it back where it belongs. And she's going to make sure she leaves the habitat intact and put her rock back. We don't want to crush the salamander, but we just want to make sure we're not taking things where they should be replaced. We hope that you guys go out, do some fun things while we're here on this stay-at-home order in Pennsylvania, and get out in nature. Thanks for joining.